Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. And I appreciate every single one of you guys that's joined the platform. So let's talk about Carvana. So Carvana, if you don't know, it's one of those, big companies that are selling used vehicles, and they have this gimmick where they put them in a giant vending machine. But anyways, let us continue. So Carvana has been selling cars for a while now, and they having several issues within the company itself. As far as when you buy your car, you trade in your vehicle with them, and then they pay off with whatever that you have left, and then they sell your vehicle and they make their profit, and they sell you a vehicle and make some money off of you as well too. So it's a win-win transaction. But unfortunately, they've had issues where they won't give you the title of your car or the anything, so you can't even register. They just keep giving you temporary plates after temporary plates after temporary plates, which is completely illegal. And anyway, so if you want to see this 30-minute documentary, I think she did a really amazing job. I'll put a link in the description for you if you want to go check it out. It talks way more in depth with about Carvana, but this story we're just covering is about Carvana getting their license suspended yet again in the state of Illinois, and then also other states as well too, like Florida suspended their dealing license or dealer license for them not to sell cars because of too many people having complaints about not being able to register their vehicle and getting their tags, and then some people getting arrested for having expired tags, and it's just a big old thing. And like I said, this video that she made about Carvana, it's absolutely well done. Productions and explanation, it's really, really good. And what it boils down to is Carvana isn't really in the business of selling cars. They're not really selling cars. What they're selling is loans, and that's their bread and butter. They're selling loans, high interest loans. They'll pretty much approve anybody, and if you don't pay it, they're just going to take it back and sell it to somebody else. Kind of like Drive Time. Drive Time is kind of one of those places too where it's buy here, pay here, or if you have terrible credits, and Carvana and Drive Time are linked. That's why I say you got to watch that documentary. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. It's just it's really, really interesting, and unfortunately these kind of companies you gotta really avoid, especially if you're looking for a used car. Better off to just buy it off from your dealerships. Some people have really great experience, but there's majority of people that had really bad experience with Carvana. But anyway, let's go ahead in this article. Sorry, I talked for like 3 minutes straight. So yeah, if you ever have time and you're curious, so here it is. Like I said, I will leave a link in the description. Carvana, the vending machine that sells stolen cars. It's really good. It's really well done. But anyway, that's not why we're here. We are here for this. So Carvana loses license again to sell cars in Illinois. This is the second license suspension for the company in the Prairie state within 2 months. Carvana is in a rut again as it faces another license suspension in the state of Illinois. This is the second time 2 months that the online used car company has received flack for state regulators following a similar sanction issued towards the end of May. According to CNBC5 report, Carvana's license suspension was effective on July 18, 2022. Fortune 500 company won't be able to sell cars in the Prairie state from that date forward until it resolves the complaints filed by the state. The current complaints are still connected to initial issues that Carvana faced, which involved delayed title transfers and alleged issuance of out-of-state temporary vehicle registrations from hundreds of Illinois customers. That sucks, man. Imagine you buy your car and they don't send you the necessary tags so you can register it. So then they just keep sending you temporary tags after temporary tags, which then after a while, technically that's illegal. You're only supposed to just get one temporary tag, and then after that, obviously you will have your actual tags by then, so you can, get on with your life. So it's just such an inconvenience, especially dealing with these crooks. But like I said, they're not in the business of selling you cars. They're just selling you those those interest loans. But some people have had a decent experience with them. My coworker bought a car from them, and he had a great experience. Well, he had a good experience with them, even though their prices is still high for a used car because how the market is. It's understandable, but it is what it is. Worse, customers who bought the car before the information date have been complaining that the company wasn't able to complete delivery of their cars. According to one customer who contacted NBC5, Carvana said that the delay was due to dispute with Secretary of State's office. That said, customer purchased a car in June and was supposed to receive the unit last week. The company's customer service told the customer that they are not delivering any cars in Illinois right now. I'm pretty frustrated with the whole process. So that kind of sucks. That the fact that you can't get your car because of the dispute that they're having with the state of state of Illinois, because once your license is suspended, you can no longer operate your business. So it makes sense, but unfortunately, the person that's getting screwed here is the customer. I would try to just kind of get that deal negated, or tossed out, or canceled. There's got to be some sort of wiggle room for you to get out of that situation, and just seeing if you can go purchase your car somewhere else. The Secretary of State's Police Department has confirmed NBC5 the Carvana should deliver a vehicle that customers purchase on prior to July 18th. So they're saying that they can do it. So if the state says they can do it, then they can do it. I'm sure they just want to be stubborn and just fuck up their name as much as possible. But anyway, Carvana first received a suspension of its license to sell cars in Illinois back in May over numerous complaints regarding vehicle title registrations. The main issue was Carvana's delay in providing vehicle titles to its customer. In some cases, the delay pushes up to 3 months. Illinois law requires titles to deliver within 20 days. Carvana has also been investigated for allegedly issuing out-of-state temporary vehicle registrations to buyers whose in-state registration expired. Carvana has previously sent a statement to Motor One regarding the issue. Carvana has compliantly operated as a licensed dealer and good corporate citizen in the state of Illinois for several years, and we strongly disagree with the state's characterizations of both the facts and the law leading to this action. We are actively working with the state to resolve this issue, and they have agreed that we will continue delivering already purchased vehicles. We look forward to resolving this issue with minimal disruption to customers. I would avoid them. So if you're interested in purchasing a car from Carvana, I would say otherwise just stay away. If you do want a used car, you can consider CarMax. The price you see is what the price you pay, but at least everything is going to be done correctly, and you won't have any issues. But like I said, I've also said, I've said in the past, I said a few minutes ago, some people have had positive experience with them. Not everybody's going to have terrible experience with Carvana, but that's just with every company. You're not always going to have a great time with every single company. You're always going to have a terrible time with certain companies, or certain companies not going to do things that will make you, happy with the whole situation. But we'll see what happens, but keep an eye on this. Like I said, if you're interested in buying a used car, avoid Carvana. There's other services out there. I'm not sure about Vroom. And then you have, your local dealerships, which they are there to give you that good all what. If you enjoy the content, as always, make sure to like and subscribe, and have a very lovely day, because I'm out.